The 10 most dangerous fish in the world. Piranhas can only rank 7th. The first place is a nightmare for all men. Be careful when you see it. Talk about fish. We are always fascinated by those who are big, attracted by fierce-looking behemoths. Like giant sharks and mighty finfish, however, sometimes the danger is not always obvious. Some seemingly ordinary or even delicate fish hide deadly threats. In today's video, Earth 10 will take you to see the 10 most dangerous fish in the world. 10th sea wolf. A thrilling incident took place in the waters off the American state of Java. A swimmer was attacked unsuspecting by a barracuda. The thigh was bitten by it. The injury was so severe that it required up to 60 stitches. Look closely at the area bitten by the barracuda. You can see a circle of closely arranged star semicircular holes. It's like being hit by a mace. It can be seen that the barracuda are called sea wolf fish, which is by no means a false name. The ferocity is also chilling. Barracuda. A barracuda of the barracudae, famous for its huge size of up to 1.8 meters and fierce appearance. They are fierce. They can be very aggressive. It is the top predatory hunter in tropical waters. Either acting alone or in groups, barracuda can display amazing hunting skills. They're good at ambush tactics, delivering a lethal blow to its prey at breakneck speed. As the water temperature rises in summer and autumn, the dominant of these tropical seas would also refer to temperate waters. Therefore, in the Indian Ocean, they're found across the vast oceans of the Pacific and the Atlantic. Nanhai is the paradise of Chixi Festival all year round, attracted countless anglers to challenge. Due to their quick movements in the water, foraging ferocious, and enjoy collective action. They are often compared to wolves in the ocean. In tactical application, barracuda don't just rely on pack power. It also cleverly uses the light reflected by the scales as a defensive strategy. When they cluster, the silver-gray scales on the body can shine with psychedelic light. As the stars twinkle, it is difficult for the enemy to distinguish the true from the false, lost in confusion, and create an opportunity for the barracuda to escape. Although barracuda seem ordinary on the outside, but together, they can demonstrate amazing power in repelling powerful adversaries like sharks. The ferocity of barracuda is not only reflected in the plunder of food, they may even meet each other because of hunger. There are records showing that in a state of hunger, barracuda will not let go of their own kind. Although barracuda recipes are extensive, eating almost anything, but their main diet is still small animals in the ocean, like sardines, herring, squid, etc. Under normal circumstances, barracuda don't hurt humans easily. However, there have been occasional reports of snorkelers being bitten. It's usually because of the shiny metal objects on them that the barracuda misunderstood. They thought it was a school of small fish and were attacked. They have sharp teeth hidden in their long, protruding mouths. Once bitten, it must not taste good. The 9th giant yao in coastal oceans and fresh water, rivers and lakes in tropical and subtropical regions. Hidden a real chainsaw maniac in ancient folklore, he is often depicted as a powerful sea monster. It is said that they can easily tear fishermen and boats in half. He is the giant medicine with a sharp and huge blade on his head. Giant kiln has a fierce personality, huge. The average adult body is 5 meters long. There are also records showing that its length can break through the 7.5 meter mark, weight over 500 kilograms. Giant kilns are used to inhabit the bottom of Qianhai. They can switch between seawater and fresh water. They're loyal residents of warm water. Its history can be traced back to the distant Book of Bai. It has been on Earth for over 50 million years. Ancient ruins in the ocean, Juyao's appearance is unique. The head is equipped with a sharp weapon like a chainsaw. There are up to 2135 teams of horizontal rulers on both sides. Their faces are flat. And there's a funny undertone to this. In marine life, body size often symbolizes power and status. Invited as a giant creature in the ocean, with its massive size, it has taken a place in the ocean, become the undisputed hegemon in addition to being huge. The power of the giant kiln is also extremely amazing. They have excellent explosive power and tight muscles. Once an attack is launched, enough to lift waves from the bottom of the sea. Even the great white shark, the ocean's top predator, he did not dare to challenge the authority of the giant kiln easily. The serrated teeth of the giant kilns are undoubtedly their most striking feature. These serrations evolved from the upper lip. Sharp and triangular rulers, quantities up to 35 pairs. It's like a giant chainsaw. These serrations are not only sharp and unusually hard, extremely aggressive, can easily tear prey apart, in addition to strong combat power. The giant kiln is still a master of sneak attacks. They're flat, able to lurk smoothly on the bottom of the sea or in sand, rely on serrated teeth to detect and capture prey. Once prey is found, they will strike quickly, slash prey into pieces with serrated teeth, then devour them one by one. The serrated teeth of the giant kiln are not only used for hunting, it also has multiple functions. They can excavate the sand, weed removal. It is an important tool for survival and predation in giant kilns. In addition, the serrations are also covered with sensory nerves. These nerves can act as electricity. Sub-receivers help the giant kiln detect prey around the power plant. To accurately locate and kill prey, in addition, the hearing of the giant kiln is also quite excellent. Their hearing cells are very developed, capable of receiving sound waves up to 2068 Hz. The average large carnivorous fish can only receive sound waves at 500 Hz. This advantage makes the giant kiln more comfortable in the marine world. However, according to scientists' research, the growth rate of giant kilns is relatively slow. In its juvenile stage, it is easier to become prey for other carnivorous fish. Coupled with the large-scale fishing by humans and the pollution of the marine environment, the number of giant kilns is declining sharply. This giant kiln family once dominated the ocean for a while. It is now in jeopardy, on the verge of extinction. 8th place electric barman in the waters of the Amazon. Hidden is a mysterious, biological electric barbarian called water high-voltage electricity. The adult electric barbarian body can reach a length of 2.5 meters, weight about 20 kilo. They can instantly release up to 800 volts. The extreme case on record broke through the astonishing value of 860 volts. This powerful motor capability has made the electric barbarian famous in the Amazon River. It is feared by many creatures, even the notoriously fierce crocodiles. It is also difficult to escape the fate of being corrupted in the motor field of the electric barbarian. What's more worth mentioning is this motor of the electric barman is not exclusive to progress. They can easily subdue their prey within a 3-meter radius of water using a remote motor. So where does the electric shock power of the electric barbarian come from? How can you ensure that you won't be electrocuted? In fact, there's a very special kind of cell inside this plate. These cells are derived from specialized transformations in muscle cells. They have a nano-ion channel anode on one side. The other side lacks this channel, forming a unidirectional flow of nanoions. This creates a steady voltage difference on both sides of the electric cell. Although each electric cell independently outputs very little electrical energy, but the full body has a huge number of electric cells. These cells are connected in a delicate way in series and parallel, like a combination of many tiny batteries. Together, they build a powerful discharge system. The nervous system of the electric barbarian can precisely adjust and control the intensity and timing of the discharge. When full discharge is required, Electric Brute will mobilize almost all electric cells in the body, unleash an incredible amount of electricity in order not to accidentally injure yourself. The barbarian's body has evolved high electrical resistance. When releasing current is more likely to be conducted through less resistive water. This property makes it less likely to self-shock during discharge. In addition, the body structure of the electric barbarian has been specially designed, can subtly prevent the potential damage to its critical organs by electric shock. Although electric barbarians are essentially fish, but they don't breathe in water like traditional fish. Instead, they need to come up to the surface every 10 minutes or so to catch that precious fresh air. This particular habit stems from the electric barbarian's environment, the tranquil waters of the Amazon rainforest. These are areas where oxygen levels have dropped dramatically as a result of the accumulation of dead leaves and twigs. In order to survive, electric barbarians had to evolve this unique way of breathing. The 7th piranha mentioned piranhas. We may have images of terror and ferocity in our minds, as if they were a human nightmare. In various film and television dramas, the image of piranhas is cunning and bloodthirsty. Show no mercy to any living creature. In an instant, only bones were left. But is the piranha really as scary as the movie depicts? How dangerous are they? Piranha can also be called man-eating chang. Mainly inhabits the Amazon River basin in South America. The neck of this fish is relatively short. The skull bones, especially the bad ones, are unusually hard, provides it with a strong bite force. They're soft, round in shape. The lateral flat caudal fin is forked, It is one of many edible fish. It is worth mentioning that piranhas have keen hearing. It's especially sensitive to the smell of blood. Any subtle scent of blood can trigger a massive rampage. It became a ferocious predator in the river. The bite of a piranha is powerful enough to make you choose your tongue. The bite force of the upper and lower jaws is enough to penetrate the tough cowhide, or even the material as hard as wood. Even a freshly made fishing hook can be cut off by him in one bite. In the face of such a mighty piranha, naturally no other fish can match it. And when the crocodile, which has long been the overlord in the water, once encounters the piranha, it also immediately shows its survival instinct, flip body, bring your hard back down to the surface quickly. To prevent piranhas from attacking their fragile abdomen, and here's the interesting thing, piranhas are only ferocious in groups, and they're very timid when they're out of school or when they're scarce. If they're not hungry, they don't attack even if they put their hands in the water. They even huddle up in the corner. Solitary piranhas are generally larger in size but more shy. Generally, they do not actively attack creatures larger than themselves, although piranhas rarely attack humans, but not entirely. In the state of Amapá, Brazil, in 2011, an 11-year-old girl was killed by a piranha while swimming in a river. In 2012, there was a piranha attack on the Paraguay River that involved about 100 people, but no fatal reports. The blowfish has round eyes, little mouth, angry like a little round ball, that's right, he's the blowfish. However, such a cute pufferfish can kill people instantly. Pufferfish are oblong. The head is relatively square and flat. The abdomen is yellow and white. The whole body is smooth without scales. Looks cute and harmless on the outside. In times of danger, they inhale water and air. Turn your belly into a big balloon. For microcharge defense, because of this feature, the blowfish is even cuter. Title of pufferfish in addition to fish. Poison all over the body, its internal organs, especially fish seeds and liver, are highly toxic. Toxic particles far exceed oxides. Even boiling water is difficult to remove completely. 1 gram of tetrodotoxin kills 500 people. 0.3 milligram kills an adult. Even the brave hunters who tried often died with them. And here's what's even more terrifying. Tetrodotoxin doesn't attack the brain, but directly destroy the body. Tetrodotoxin is a neurotoxin. It acts on nerve cells. People develop symptoms within 3 hours of being poisoned. Of the people who died from tetrodotoxin, quite a few people didn't make it past 4 hours. Many chefs who have handled blowfish in the past have died due to improper operation. This is enough to prove its toxicity. Although blowfish are so dangerous, but because of its abundant collagen and amino acids, there are still millions of people who are willing to take the risk. This also makes the pufferfish a unique fish that is both delicious and dangerous. Except for poison, the blowfish also has an amazing bite force. Although his teeth seem ordinary, but it is much harder than human teeth. Can even bite through steel. If you accidentally place your finger in the mouth, the consequences will be unimaginable. The 5th tiger shark. Maybe it's hard for you to believe. Someone found a car tire in a captured tiger shark. Lifebuoy old bottles and cans. You can imagine how hungry they are when they are hungry. Tiger sharks are uniquely shaped like torpedoes. Makes them stand out in the ocean. They have disproportionately large heads. It looks particularly large and round. The nostrils are also unusually broad. The most striking thing is undoubtedly the distinctive spots and stripes. On their backs, these characteristics gave them the name tiger shark. And here's the interesting thing. These spots and stripes, it's even more pronounced in young tiger sharks, help them disguise themselves among their own kind, escape from hungry predators. However, with age, these markers will gradually fade until they disappear. In body shape, tiger sharks are on par with great white sharks. They can reach up to 4 meters to 6 meters in length, weighs about 500 kilograms. Tiger sharks' dominance of the ocean is due to their superior sense of smell and vision. They have a highly acute sense of smell, captures the faint odor of distant food, and pinpoint the location of the prey. Tiger sharks have a very unique visual system. With those big, agile eyes, they can quickly capture any moving object. Whether it's squid in the ocean, schools of fish and shellfish are inevitable. In addition to extraordinary motor and sensory abilities, tiger sharks' teeth are also key to their dominance in the oceans. These teeth are unusually sharp. can easily pierce the skin and tissue of prey. Great convenience for predation. Tiger sharks have great jaw movement. Able to open their mouths quickly, let the prey have nowhere to escape. In addition, their chewing power is also extremely strong, can tear prey effortlessly. This makes tiger sharks an object of awe for other fish. Tiger sharks are viviparous. A single litter can give birth to up to 50 cubs, but their survival rules are cruel and unique. Trapped in the mother's body, they begin to experience the test of acquaintance with the same kind. Only the strongest embryos survive. This competition for survival ensures that tiger shark pups are born with superior predatory instincts. Only the best individuals can survive in this highly competitive environment. Fourth place, lionfish. Lionfish have a soft spot for sunlight. They tend to actively ascend to shallow waters during the day, indulge in the sun, under the sun. The lionfish's translucent body and stretched chest are programmed accordingly, presenting a stunning beauty, however. Hidden beneath his beautiful appearance and petite body, it's creepily dangerous. Lionfish have unique pectoral and dorsal fins, consists of many sets. The second half of the set bar is gradually changing. The top half is more flexible. Usually when lionfish swim in the water, the tips of the fins gently sway with the current. However, in the event of danger, his entire fin is instantly erected, showing a defensive posture. It is particularly worth mentioning that lionfish carry toxic threads at the base of their strips. There's a hidden needle at the end. These poison lines can produce venom, and delivered to the poison needle through a catheter inside the set. If an animal attempts to provoke, lionfish will run into intruders without hesitation. Inject venom into its body. Once stabbed, you will still experience severe pain and swelling. There were reports of a fisherman crying like a child after being stabbed. Although lionfish are petite, lack of strong active aggression, but its unique defense mechanism is among the best in the marine world. That's why lionfish have few rivals in the ocean, even the large fish that accidentally swallow them. It will also spit out the lionfish in pain due to the sharp sting in the mouth, so the idea that lionfish can poison sharks is actually a myth. Why do you say so? First, let's look at the distribution range. Sharks are widely distributed in the ocean to depths of up to 2,300 meters, and they prefer to live in the open ocean even in shallow waters. Sharks are also down in areas with coral reefs or reefs. This means their chance of encountering lionfish not many. Although lionfish are known as one of the most dangerous aquatic creatures, but this is limited to the threat to humanity so far. There have been no fatal cases of lionfish stab wounds. Third place, great white shark. When we talk about creatures in the ocean, the great white shark is without a doubt the one that makes your heart race. Frightened name. It's not just the main character in the Spielberg movie Jaws. It is the top predator in the real ocean world. So just how terrifying are great white sharks? The great white shark is also known as the man-eating shark. It's a man-eating rat of the Jincha family. It is the largest predatory fish in existence. Adult great white sharks can reach a body length of 4 to 6 meters. It can weigh more than 2 tons. Its body is spun down, stout torso. The tail is a crescent, provides it with a strong propulsion. The great white shark's teeth are its unique weapon. They are big and sharp. Serrated edges can easily crush prey. Great white sharks are known for their powerful aggression and unique hunting skills. They usually use a swim chase, ambush attack, jump attacks, and olfactory tracking to capture prey. Great white sharks are incredibly fast swimmers, able to quickly approach prey and launch attacks. They also excel at lurking underwater. Wait for prey to approach before suddenly launching an attack. In addition, great white sharks have an extremely keen sense of smell. Able to track prey by scent, great white sharks have few natural predators in the ocean, and they are a potential danger to humanity. Great white shark attacks on humans are rare, but when it happens, it often has serious consequences. According to the researchers' analysis, the reason why great white sharks attack humans is mostly because they mistake humans for sea lions, prey like seals, or they just want to snag people and investigate. However, due to the large, sharp and powerful teeth of great white sharks, therefore the lower mouth is heavy. It's easy to kill people in the process of investigating humans. Second place, stonefish when you walk on an Australian coral reef, sediment resistance in shallow seas and near coastlines. Be very careful when you see stones, because it may not be a real stone. It's a stonefish that's good at camouflage. Stonefish, as the name suggests, it resembles an ordinary rock or coral in appearance, hence the name. This camouflage allows the stonefish to blend perfectly into their surroundings in the ocean, becoming a predator's blind spot. They usually inhabit coral reefs or seafloor rocks in the waters of the former sea. Flat body, dark color, covered with spots and textures that resemble their surroundings. Imperceptible, the appearance of stonefish is not amazing. Body posterior circle. It has a lot of fluidic bumps, like toad skin. Body color varies with the environment. Stonefish have eyes on their backs. They're incredibly small. There are dimples under the eyes. They often lean on the side of the reef. Disguise yourself like a stone. After spotting the prey, they'll open their mouths and scurry. Swallow the prey in one bite. The most terrifying thing about stonefish is its toxicity. They have 13 sharp, poisonous thorns on their backs when threatened or stepped on. These spikes pierce the victim's skin and inject poison. Stonefish venom contains powerful neurotoxins and cardiac toxins. Some people who get stabbed by stonefish may even die as a result. Over the past few decades, there have been multiple cases of stonefish stabbing around the world. Some of these victims were divers, fishermen and tourists, etc. Many of them suffered serious injuries, or even suffered from accidentally touching the poison of the stonefish. People lost their lives. First place toothpick fish. This fish is ugly. Seems petite and harmless. In fact, there is a terrifying twist hidden in it. It's even been called a man's nightmare. This little fish is called a toothpick fish. Even the name sounds mundane. But he also has a nickname for the blue vampire fish. Isn't that a lot scarier? Toothpick fish mainly inhabit Brazil, the Amazon basin in Bolivia, Peru. It's part of a tropical freshwater ecosystem. Hidden in the sandy bottom of the river all year round, the parasitic ability of toothpick fish is one of its most feared characteristics. Some toothpick fish can grow up to 40 centimeters, but many more species are petite. Their translucent bodies make them imperceptible in murky waters. They have a keen sense of the urea or blood excreted by animals entering the water. Often attracted by this, toothpick fish are good at parasitizing the gill covers of large fish. Feed on blood, but occasionally it goes astray, entering the urethra or reproductive tract of mammals. Once a toothpick fish enters the urethra or reproductive tract of a human or animal, they will parasitize here, feeding on the blood of the host. Not only destroy the host organ, it can also cause serious bacterial infections. It's almost impossible to rely on them to swim out on their own because they have barbs on their cheeks, enabling them to move forward in narrow tunnels but not backward. Facing this situation, the only solution is to remove it through a complex surgery. They may even risk having their organs removed. Some indigenous tribes in the Amazon warn outsiders, be sure to protect sensitive parts of your body when moving in the river. To prevent toothpicks from invading, in recent years, there has been a harmful saying circulating on the internet. When people urinate in rivers, the smell of urea attracts toothpick fish. They travel upstream in the urine stream. It ends up in the urethra of the urinating person. The authenticity of this rumor remains to be verified, but it's enough to make us alert to this little fish. Okay, that's all there is to this video. What are the 10 most dangerous fish introduced today? Which one impressed you the most? Please let us know in the comment area below. If you also like this video, welcome to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.